Abusiafo ye mama kwaba e de ba Kojo TV so but mo dey answer be share video you know subscribe to the channel na my na that video is very important as enko bia betimi ahwe so you di for so yan wan wo de papa Owusu-Bempah wo I think say Ghana food na ye careful wo de yen semre no ma yen hwe sene ye compile video no wo Lovers TV Africa ibia na wo hwe enti na ye yi wa ha so ama mo ahwe no share video no wadaroma ye pese ko akiri pa.
Do you understand that when God visited me and took me to heaven, he told me one statement. He said we have 7 prophets on earth.
Ask anyone you like who is not jealousy. Sit down with them and say, who is Owusu-Bempah? They will tell you he's the father. They will tell you you can't compete with him. No matter who you are, you can't. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
As for me, when God showed me 7 prophets, he was one of them.
Na enipe bia empo mo ye nyame adifo ebi nso ya asofo ebi nso ye yen mo se imbi sankwase ye ye hu hwe kasongo for yen.
But when it comes to the prophetic, please don't talk of Owusu-Bempah. Don't. Just leave him alone. It might be literally dangerous for you to do so.
All right, abusia yamamu nyina kwaba de ba K Lover Media so YouTube, Facebook, Lovers TV Africa. And a story na me de bro no. A story a emudu. Ebia wati, ebia wahwe. Videos bi a me yamo na nka me pese me yi video bia. Ana ade me pekra me yi video bia. Okay, dear, me try to make Uebert angel videos to be. Answer na sa video we are me yama content we are me create ama obeko na wie no. Minjin di se odifu bi osofu bi onipa bi ana obiara be kasetia Owusu-Bempah biem. After watching this video, and intina me pesa o share link no. Sebeya at least 90% of adifo ne asofo a inimu betimi ahwe say video. Now at times in the past ana me hu social media for na omo make say they were fighting for Owusu-Bempah, but mostly no aya physical issues and omo kan wansem. But this platform 95% niamede ma no is about spiritual things o. And the physical aspect of Owusu-Bempah o. Se ne sunsum nyame ayama no and then I am a person me bie wani ono se wo be kasama no se won kasama no me emfa insusanso bia ambre no se ne nyame aye no enti wo me pe wa asem se be ya won commit wo ho ti nyasam na me ka kire se be ya won commit wo ho se wo ye individual se wo ye pastor se wo ye prophet se be ya won commit wo ho na won kasentia no. Because recent time here, few days ago, me my content be me prophet self-informed videos be chire say even the politicians and the political party say na Owusu-Bempah sunsum wotie no the more wo kasetia no na wo tena opposition na yes we lose election. Sa video ni ye prophet self-informed ye ya che prophet self-informed e boss say o de opa ma NPP fo en sorry ntia na hwe asim say na wonim say bibi sa ba bisi on sa de no video we miss e yankomo na me no bedam be biwa dwemu. Next time mo tise obi kaseti Owusu-Bempah obi din en fa no se ne wonim se sa nyame di fo no waben en fa no se ne wonim sa osofo no waben ne ntia me yesa video wi ma se hu nyame nipa bi a also a press conference and some more against Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Any a job and panel. Me yamo a shame mano where you penny when you pa when you in a near fee. Me sure so watch a video no. But some come share link we am share. And kabe boa or no so. Me say video no because of in someone na all canon. Now ubenya se Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Eden insa ebeto so. Hey, already boy me nya sa opportunity ni bi. Ubenya. Na unimu no. O ka se Professor Frimpong say, "Sa papa no. So we shira wa. Mo ti ho na like I don't know mo kasa keke. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. And I'm a person minyata na me yes special videos about no. What they say unimu kra no. Nyame adifo bi a o ma call ne na ase a wo hira o wo de ngo agu o mo so no. Hwe sa nyame adifo no. Professor Fimpo Bekacho say ne nyame aye no no. Onya de ne nsato so a. Na o kasa etia no. Hey! Umuade. Meka umuade a enye wo age asam na meko because mu ye mpenimfo mo nyinchen me. But sunsumu no, it's not about age. Sunsumu it's not about age. It's about say na nyame aje wo sunsumu e na be kire tumi awo. Nti obi wo no a ntira asofo ni binom omo members e from papa omo de sa anano ma won because tumi a e wo mo so no you must honor that power. Nyame tumi no enti sa ni nyina enmonyam na e kan Nyankopɔn enti ne mani bi wa na mu bi monti ase enti wo hwa osofo a yere wo hwa no na nyame be hyira wo enti ne agimifo ni bi men person me si sa wo ni bi e wo platform yes ba ya na aba e ba because uti echi na uti se na omo kasa kire omo ka fa adifo ni bi wa na ya Mimi say so beto margin so be say margin o Professor Frimpong. Wo de bi ko do su kra enye adwuma. Wo be say margin o prophet apostle I am a best my favorite prophet because Uebert say a prophet beyond the prophet. Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu-Bempah. Na wo yes wo de me fa ba bi kra mpo nyame betia. Duncan William Archbishop. Ene adifo bi a me afi tie nyansasem wo yi. Prophet Uebert Angel was it the seven prophets? The seven prophets. Anyame eyi womu echre no. Oka sa asem we no. Mesan ba part 2. Afi sa seven prophets no. Omo ne himfo. Watch this video. You better back.
Very few people are teachers in Africa. Very few. I don't think there are even 5 teachers. In this country, I don't know any. Real teacher. I'm not talking about preacher here. I'm talking about a teacher. I don't know any here in this country. Do you understand that when God visited me and took me to heaven, he told me one statement. He said, we have 7 prophets on earth. Yes. Yeah. In Zimbabwe alone, you have more than 200 now. He said we are only 7. And now I know 5. I don't know the other 2. 7. I was given the names of the 2. I've not met them. Now, imagine how many people call themselves prophets. So all of you, what is my calling, sir? What is my calling? Let me tell you something. Some of the altars you are fighting is because you went into a calling that is not yours. So you're trying to be a prophet when you're a teacher. And you're trying to be a teacher when you're an evangelist. So consistently, you feel like, am I saying nobody teaches in Zimbabwe? No, they do. But are they teachers? No. Trust me on this. I was only told 7 prophets. And I have a lot of sons that prophesy. A lot. But I also know, and I tell them, some of you are simply doing the work of a prophet. You are not prophets.
It's a busia. 7 prophets. Prophet Uebert angel ekasi nyame eyi omo kire no. Was say even among the 7 prophets no. Baako pe and was say nyame sima on challenge da. Was say you might not like his style. You might not like him, but Prophet Owusu-Bempah, the great Owusu-Bempah, don't try. As my Prophet Uebert angel, eka yeni. Nkomo no medeba bebe esi medisi. Yenhwemra.
Good. Okay, let's see what the great Owusu-Bempah said. Let me tell you something about before I say anything. Prophet Owusu-Bempah, I've never met him. You see? Never, not one day, never met him.
That's true.
In my whole life, never. Never even saw him from afar. Never.
Yes.
Never physically met him. But I know him by visions where God said, this one, don't challenge him.
Yes.
God told me you can challenge any prophet you want, but not this one. And I've never met him.
That's right.
But before we go there, I want to show you what Owusu-Bempah said. And listen, nobody in Ghana, nobody can say, when I say Owusu-Bempah is a great prophet, nobody in Ghana who is of the right, in a right mind, and who is even a prophetic person, even this small, will say Owusu-Bempah is not a prophet. You might not like him, but he will tell you what you need to hear from God. You might not like his style. You might not like what he does. You might hate whatever. You might have heard some scandal or something that is manufactured out there and say, oh, this one. But when it comes to the prophetic, please don't talk of Owusu-Bempah. Don't. Just leave him alone. It might be literally dangerous for you to do so. Never met him.
Never.
But when it comes to Owusu-Bempah, ask anyone you like who is not jealousy. Sit down with them and say, who is Owusu-Bempah? They will tell you he's the father. They will tell you you can't compete with him. No matter who you are, you can't. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
As for me, when God showed me 7 prophets, he was one of them. As for me, when God showed me 7 prophets, he was one of them. And out of those 7, God said, don't challenge this one. You can challenge anyone you like, except this one.
All right. K-Lover Media, Lovers TV Africa. Share link na mine. And I know din komo pa. I say me buta ni say video be ko na wie you know. Na enipa bia empo mo ye nyame adifuo. Ebi nso ya asofo. Ebi nso ye yen mo se mbi sankwase ye hu hwie. Kasongo for yen. Won sade no. Me catch you say bloggers say what Ghana ha nyina na ewiase nyina mpo be soreti Owusu-Bempah. Insusanso bie ni ho e be call so. Se ne nyame aye no no. Enu gampo no. Da bi o. Etime videos a me ye no. Insusanso bie ni like what effect the beba ama Owusu-Bempah. Ba se be ya wo medwe ho. Se be ya onya victim. Na onko kasantia papa no ma wonya sunsunsuaso se wo ye nyame difo se wo ye nyame sofo se wo ye kasongo ye mo Professor Frimpon say K-Lover hwe political party bi obe sorry eti Owusu-Bempah obe didi na tembia no obe lose election waka na bra na NPP for power asem o kan say o de opa ma NPP for sorry enti Owusu-Bempah hwe ase na onim say besi say election no o be win here na political party krampo a tio omo supporters say 5 million or say 6 million or so whatever omo ni pebi mpo sorry ti Owusu-Bempah mpo a omo lose election na wonko a nyame nipa asori ma na omo ye dodo sen omo do 1 million Prophet Uebert angel ono o kitabe 3,000 members because of branches bi o UK ni ade wono po anyame aben no a meka sa 7 prophets no kan bi empo say Prophet Uebert angel nyame say ma on challenge Owusu-Bempah me pa so members yesen youth ti nyansa sama meka chiro Professor Frimpong o de last year ka omo amunya HIV AIDS ni ade a nyame na Professor Frimpong so asom ya de ne sa anima no na obi challenge na say de kope bibre ba de o John kope bibre say e bi aba bedu ono na na wewu ko what ya say mi bi wa ne aka sin bi na achiro ntina me yes amfato no who youth as all yare mpo nyame na Professor Frimpong bit me asa yare so easy na Professor Frimpong momu anyame aye ne se ya miamnim se wa ben no e hye Owusu-Bempah obu ni mu ase e de ma no first time oshia no bunku to jo Owusu-Bempah ni very respectful like ni ono omo ko sunsumu no omo ko sunsumu na be ka che se na Owusu-Bempah tie na wo so wo ye hwan asema American ba chote ase it's say be a onya victim political party ono no kram e domo krampo no sorry tie Owusu-Bempah o lose election na wo abranti ababawa nyame difo na mi bisa wo members yesen youth enipa dodo sempo na odi enfance omo pewa asem mpo an nti omo bo ho ban nti no ubetimi tabi enye sa mistake no eti adwen wo ho enkase nti Owusu-Bempah say e be video to support him or not ono se na nyame aye no no obotantim ni otima na otim bawo ese adwen wo ho se be yanko ye victim na unya so asotwe se wo ye odifo se wo ye osofo se wo ye evangelist se wo ye hwan se wo ye individual se wo ye yem kasongo team. That's the purpose of my video today. The 7 prophets. It will show Owusu-Bempah is the king Kong among the 7 prophets. So we be wa adwumna we tie Uebert angel e kanwa. He's the chairman, he's the president. Hey, you wait. So you nyame difo, so ye hwan. Kasongo TV ya. Kasongo ye. Ye wudi issue. So what it's out there media serious no. At times and then Wednesday, yes, a Professor Frimpong ye teachings be na side teachings we edukosi mi emni bi okaye enum ye ni bi won mo a about 20 years time, about 5 years, about 50 years, about 1 year. Into brantie o ya de na ye careful edibesi ya ne da foforo e beto aso. Thanks for watching.